everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I decided to make this video here in the park in Iran because it's been like a really long time that I didn't make a video. So without further ado, let's get this video started. So it's been a few months that I'm posting videos on my YouTube, but the video that I always forgot to make is an introduction for myself, like who I am, how many languages I can speak in, and the things like that. So today I'll be answering some of you guys' questions, and we're gonna have a small self-introduction. So since people were staring at me, I changed my place. So I'm Zahra.polyglot, a 17-year-old polyglot. I'm a high school senior student and I'll be graduated this year. It's been like a good 11 years that I'm learning different languages. My native language is Persian. I was born in Iran. And when I was 5, I started learning Arabic, English, and French together. That wasn't my choice. It wasn't me who chose this. My parents forced me basically to learn this language because they knew that it's so useful and my age was the best age to start a new language. Where are my glasses? Okay, I forgot. I forgot to pick my glasses and it was in the middle of the park. Fun. Okay. So, what I was talking about.
One eternity later.
When I was 5, my parents decided that I start learning Arabic, English, and French together. At that time, I was so lazy. I didn't know why I should learn that many languages. But I've just watched a lot of movies, series, cartoons, and TV shows, and I found a lot of Arab, French, and foreign friends who helped me a lot to improve my languages. But the first 5 years of my language learning journey, because I was a kid and I was just kind of lazy to learn different languages, so I didn't improve a lot. I just spent most of my time playing, drawing, watching random movies and stuff. But after that, when I saw my sister Mahia, that she became a polyglot and how she's improving in her life, she encouraged me a lot to start new languages and take this journey a lot more seriously. That's why I improved a lot in my English, French, and Arabic because I used to study every single day and every single second. Yeah, I'm exaggerating. But yeah, at that time I used to study a lot. Then when I was, I guess, 14 or 15, I said that, yeah, I have to become a real polyglot. So I've started Spanish. And I took part in some courses and stuff, but now I'm continuing my Spanish, even though my level is just B1. I didn't improve a lot, but I'm just taking part in some Spanish online courses, which are actually so good. Then 2 years ago, when I was 15, I've got interested in China, Chinese culture, Chinese language, and Chinese people, and Chinese series. That's why I've started this really amazing language. And of course, my sister helped me a lot. I self-studied this language. I didn't go to any courses. I self-studied this language. And that was actually so efficient because I improved a lot in it. And that's why my goal and my plan changed. And now, inshallah, I'm planning to go to China for my university next year. And the reason why I'm studying Turkish is that last year, me and my family, we came to Turkey, to Istanbul, and I had to learn Turkish, even though I was not that interested in this language. I loved Chinese, but I didn't love Turkish. But now, after a few months of learning this language, I really like it, and I really hope that I can improve more. So yeah, this is my 7 languages, but I also study Hindi, Urdu, Tajik, I'm not studying them really seriously, but I'm just so interested in them. I randomly go through different books, different websites. Now we're going to answer some of you guys' questions. If y'all have any other questions, you can let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer all of them. The first question, why did you decide to become a polyglot? So at first, I really didn't want to become a polyglot. I was just interested in languages, and my parents were basically forcing me. But after a few years, I felt like this journey is just amazing. Speaking to people in their native language, their reactions, like you enter a new world by learning a new language. So that's why I just fell in love with this journey, and hopefully I can improve my languages and I can learn more and more languages in the future. And for me as a polyglot, the quantity is important, but it's not as important as the quality. Because we know a lot of people who say that, oh, I know 10 languages, oh, I know 15 languages, but they just can have a really, really simple conversation in them, which is not enough for me. I want to receive and get C1 in every single language of mine. Okay, so the next question, don't you ever get bored studying these languages? For me, I feel like when you're passionate about something, when you love to do something, you can never get bored of doing that. For me, language learning is like a game. It's not like studying, you know? Studying might be boring, but language learning is just something so fun for me. Sometimes I feel demotivated, that's true. Sometimes I'm like, why am I doing that? Why should I spend my whole life studying languages? Which, you know, learning different languages will never end. Like, if you start it now, you have to study it forever, because if you don't, you'll forget it. You will forget it. So I accepted all of these things, and that's why now I'm a polyglot, because I accepted the hard part of this journey. And as I said, I might be demotivated, I might be sad, but it's temporarily normal, and it might happen to you in the process of becoming a polyglot. The third question, what languages should I learn, and why are you learning each of these languages? So that's a really good question. If you want to learn a new language, you can learn one of the languages of the United Nations. What are them? English, Arabic, French, Spanish, Russian, Chinese. These languages are the languages of the United Nations, and they're so useful. And wherever you go, you can find someone who can speak at least one of these languages. And after that, if you were interested in some other languages, you can go through the languages which are kind of close to your native language, or close to one of the languages that you're learning. For example, I know French, I know Spanish, so the best thing to do is to learn Italian. So that's why Italian is one of my plans. I'm planning to learn this language. So that's why I'm telling you guys that the first few languages might be kind of hard for you, like so hard for you. That's why I'm telling you that your second and third or fourth languages might be hard for you. But after that, you can find a lot of similar languages like Italian, Spanish, French, or Urdu, Arabic. Then you can learn them, of course. Why not? That's why I'm telling you that the first, second, and third languages might be hard for you, and that's okay. But the more languages you learn, the more easy they're gonna get for you, because now you know how to learn different languages, you know some tips, how to memorize words, how to learn grammar and stuff, so it will be a lot easier for you. And then you can even decide to self-study a language, because you took part in a lot of courses, and then now you know how to teach yourself like a real teacher. So the next question, can I finish a language in 1 year? I think the word finishing a language is the wrongest thing that you can even think of, because you can never finish a language. Even in your mother language, you can find a lot of things that you don't know. Like every single day, I'm learning new things in my native language, and it will never finish. So that's why you have to enjoy this process of learning different languages, because it will never finish. It will never finish. One day you can be happy that, oh, I can have a simple conversation. That's an achievement. The other day you can see that, oh, I can like talk for 2 hours in my target language. That's an achievement. That's an achievement. You can never finish a language, but there are a lot of good achievements that will make you so happy, and that's a really good part of learning different languages. The next question: do you recommend a 6-year-old kid to study 4 languages together? So I think that's not a really bad idea, but your kid will not improve a lot in the first few years. That's what happened to me. I did not improve. I could not improve a lot. I just learned Arabic so well at that time. Like when I was 10, my Arabic was so good. So that's why most of my concentration was on Arabic. I kind of ignored English and French, not that much, but I could not focus on all of these languages together. That's why learning a few languages at that age is not a bad idea. It will help your kids to grow up as a polyglot. Then he or she can take this journey very seriously in the future. And they can, of course, if they're passionate about learning different languages and if they want to, they can learn these languages a lot more easier than an adult. They can just watch cartoons, films, and different things that will help them to achieve the goal. And for the last question, what languages do you want to learn next? So for now, I can speak in 7 different languages, but my next languages are, of course, Tajik, Hindi, and Urdu. I'm currently taking Urdu a lot more serious. I can have a small conversation in this language, but after that I've got I reached to a good level of Turkish. I'll concentrate and focus a lot more on Urdu and then Hindi. Then if I can complete these 10 languages, I'll think of what languages should I learn next. And yeah, that's it for this month's video. And if you guys want to see this place, I'm in a park in Iran. I'll be going back to Turkey in 24 hours. Yeah, tomorrow I'll go back to Turkey. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. I'll try to answer all of them. Also, I link my Instagram down below. You can follow me, and see you in the next video.